Hey everyone, I'm Sue and welcome back for another episode of Does This Notion Really Work? And in today's episode, I have something really cool that's going to bright up our conversation. Today we're going to be talking about the ViviLux Super Bright Flexible Craft Light. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below and don't forget to click the little bell. That way you get all the notifications. The creator of the ViviLux brand is Dave and Abby Reba of Harbor Sales Incorporated. They're actually only about an hour away. So one Sunday while my daughter Heidi was ice skating, the three of us all met together and had a chance to discuss their ViviLux brand a little more in depth. I have to say that this by far was the coolest product that they had for so many reasons that we're going to talk about. But let me tell you a little bit about how they got started. About a year ago, Dave and Abby noticed that their customers were struggling with the vision and the sight on their machines. Even if you have the top of the line with the brightest LED lighting system, it still might not be enough. I mean, I know for myself, as I have aged, I have noticed that my sight is a little more dim, maybe we could say, and I need a little extra lighting. They wanted something portable, small, and have rechargeable batteries. So let's take a closer look at the ViviLux Super Bright Flexible Craft Light.
First, you're going to notice it comes in a really pretty bright yellow box and that it is assembled in the USA. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the components that come inside the box. First, you'll notice the actual light itself. It's really just a little tiny white box with a long, skinny, black, flexible light on it. And those two little dots right there are the actual LED lights. It's got an on and off switch, and on the other side has Velcro. You'll also notice that this package comes with a USB charging cord, which plugs right into the little small wall plug. Sort of kind of reminds me of like my cell phone charger. The white box part of the light measures 2 1/4 inches wide by 1 1/2 inches tall by 3 1/4 inches deep. And the entire light measures 7 3/4 inches long. And the coolest part of this light is the actual LED. The entire thing measures 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. For such a tiny little light, it has so much power. First of all, I want to remind you that it is LED and it is a rechargeable battery, all built in. The battery does take up to 3 hours to charge, but guess what? That charge is going to last you around 14 hours, and another cool thing, it does come fully charged. This little light is sold in 2 different versions, one a magnet or the Velcro. Now I obviously have the Velcro here, which works best with my machine. Once it does become time to charge your little light, it's pretty obvious how to set it all up. Take your small wall plug and plug the USB right directly into it, just like you do your cell phone. Oh, and there's a little piece of plastic that it does come with, so make sure you remove that and discard it. And the other end is going to go right directly into the bottom of your ViviLux portable light. And that's it. You're going to go ahead and plug it into the wall and let it charge. I just wanted to show you really how flexible the little black arm really is. Because this light is self-contained and it will stand up by itself, you can adjust it to whichever direction, up, down, on an angle, turn the light on, turn it off, and you'll see how bright it really is. Speaking of brightness, let's talk about lumens. A lumen is a way to measure light. So basically, the higher the number, the brighter the light, and vice versa. If it's low, then it's not going to be as bright. So this light is 1200 lumens. So just to give you an idea, your cell phone is around 5 to 15. I guess it just depends on the brand of phone and the light it's inside, but check out mine. I have an iPhone 6 and it is about a 10. So let's turn off that light. So here you go. There is about 10 lumens. And when we turn on the 1200, it actually like washes it out. It's so bright. Now let's bring this little light to our machine. I'm using the Bernina 790 Plus, and inside it has beautiful lighting. But in order to demonstrate this properly, I'm going to turn the lighting off. And next we're going to go ahead and set up the light right up against the machine. And really it's a matter of deciding where you want to place it, and if you're going to be, sewing or machine embroidering or doing quilting. The most important thing is that that light is going to be helping you add light to your surface and that you can have easy access to the on and off switch. And really, because it has that Velcro that is adhesive, you could go to your local craft store and pick up another little piece of that and place it in a second place on your sewing machine. And or you could also put a second piece on another machine, like a serger or maybe even your quilting machine. And once you've decided where you want to place your light, go ahead and just clean it with a dry rag and just make sure you're getting rid of any fingerprints, grit, grime, dirt, dust, everything. Next, you're going to go ahead and remove the protective plastic from the Velcro on the light and press it in place. And now push that light onto the Velcro that's on your machine and gently adjust the flexible arm so that the light is shining exactly where it is desired. And most importantly, it's out of the way but lighting up your work surface. I also wanted to mention, because this is something that I was personally concerned with, I have a beautiful machine and I don't really want to get it gummed up, but when you do remove that 3M tape, there is no residue, there's no stickiness, anything. So you can move this in different positions. And when your light starts to get dim, well, just recharge it. When plugged in, the light inside the battery case will glow red. It will turn to green after about 3 hours when the battery is fully charged.
So what did you think of the ViviLux Super Bright Flexible Craft Light? I mean, it's got a lot of nice kind of cool features, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So now that I've shown you that this notion really does in fact work, you're probably wondering, how much does it cost? Well, it retails for $29.99. And you can find it from your local craft and sewing shop, and you can also find it in a few of the links below. If you learned something new or enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below, and that way you don't miss another video. If you like behind the scenes kind of stuff, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. You can find me everywhere on social media at Suoveri Designs. And until I see you next time, I hope you have a creative day. Bye-bye!
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.